I think safety has a lot to do with not what you do day to day, but what you've planned. It's not something that you wake up in the morning and say, oh, well, today safety is going to be number one. No, you have to plan for it. At one point, I had a construction crawler and I did bush removal on that. I was removing some trees one Saturday morning and trying to finish up this job for a neighbor. He lives about 8 miles from our place. The high line into his yard came in at a kind of at a goofy spot. It came in on an angle. And I gave no thought to the fact that most of the lines in this area are buried. The high lines, for the most part, are buried. His wasn't. So I'm pushing this bush down, and all of a sudden I look to my left and I see sparks. And I look to my front and I see a power pole laying down. So I had knocked this power line down with my cat, and I could see that the line was, I pushed the pole away from me, so the line wasn't in contact with my machine. So I simply backed out. And after I cleaned out my pants, I proceeded to go to the yard, and this gentleman's mother was there, and I explained to her what had happened, and she was trying to cook buns, and of course ruined that batch of buns, and phoned SaskPower, and they came out and that afternoon and fixed the problem. And all of it is going to be excuses. I wasn't aware of the line being there. It was in the trees, in a bit of a hurry. I wanted to finish the job that morning. It was just a bad situation that turned worse. And I mean, luckily, there was no property damage other than one lone pole, and a situation that cost me some money to get it rectified, because it was a construction incident, and I had to pay. So, and in the end I did. It's a really, really, really delicate situation because you don't always have control, but if you don't know the line's there, well, I mean, the risk is exponential then of what can or can't happen. That's the biggest thing in any situation, is knowing where the high lines are. And secondly, I guess, planning best you can as to what you're going to do and where. Moving equipment and all the rest of it is simply moving away from the risk site. So number one is knowing that the line's there, and number two, avoiding consequences by staying away best you can.
So, give him CPR. I bet you I smelled and breathed burnt flesh.